Welcome back, beautiful souls. It's a soldier of light reporting for duty. And I just want to say thank you all for tuning in and thank you all for who'll be watching the video who may not have the opportunity to jump on and at the time we're going live. So I just want to say thank you very, very much for all the beautiful messages and all the things that all the things that I've been receiving from people. I just really want to say thank you. I appreciate your guys' energy. And like I said, I always try to do my very best to give you guys the very best readings that I possibly can with what Spirit gives me. So, um, interesting little tidbit today. I I red pilled. I was red pilling a person at a dealership today, and it was pretty awesome. The stuff that I was red pilling them about all the presidents being related to each other ever since, even Trump, he's related to all of them. And they're related. They go back to two kings, and King Ferdinand is one of them from Spain. I don't remember the other guy's name off the top of my head, but that's just a little tidbit that I was telling them, especially with the flag. Did you guys know that the flag, the red, white, and blue that they sports is a wartime flag? It's a wartime flag. There's actually a peace flag. And the funny thing is, I was an Audie Murphy member in the Army, and I was an NCO. I went to all these NCO promotion boards and all these other things, and I studied every little bit about the flag. And at no time that was I ever taught that there was a peace flag. And I'm going to show you all so you guys know what understand what I'm saying. This it's my house, of course, but that flag, I'll try to zoom it in a little bit. This flag, I don't know what happened right now. What's going on here? Okay. Whew. So this flag, that's the peacetime flag. That's the peacetime flag. And there's stars on there, and you see the stripes go vertically. Same amount of stripes, but the colors are different. There's no blue background with white stars. There's the ones what we're taught. Just so you guys know, it's been in a state of martial law for years and years and years. This isn't something that just happened. So martial law comes out, it's already been indoctrinated or put into place a long time ago. So just a little tidbit for you. That's some of the stuff that I was red pilling this guy about. And he's like, "What? Like that flag?" I'm like, "That's a legitimate flag. Look it up. It's peacetime flag." The other ones is a state of war. So when we think the red, white, and blue, when you pledge allegiance, you're pledging allegiance to the wartime flag. So I just wanted to kind of let some of you guys know who may not know that. That's some of the things that we were kind of going over. But side note though, it's been a good day. So I've been learning a lot of great things, which is pretty awesome. And I feel like I wanted to share something before I went to. My wife is also very intuitive, and she got a download. She woke up the other day and got a download, and I kind of looked at it, and I got kind of the same thing, and it was about the 87,000 IRS agents. And she got the download from God. She says is that the 87,000 agents that they hire for the IRS is to do audits on the dark. That's why they have guns, and is to audit the swamp and all the businesses and all the things that they're doing, um, and to take them out. It's to clean. It's to drain the swamp. And I got that down. I looked at my cards, and it's exactly what it is. It's. I feel like the reason why they're armed is to protect themselves from the people that they're going after. So I feel like they're there to do audits and things like that for the people. So in general, just to see where all the money is gone. So I just wanted to kind of share that a little bit with you. I kind of got that, pulled some cards beforehand for anyone who might be listening, and that's exactly what I got. It was very strong. So we're going to go probably, I'm going to go a little shorter tonight than I usually do. So I'm going to cut it off here with questions and probably the next 10 minutes or so. So if you want to get your questions in, try to get them in now. So I'm going to just do a reading because I'm not going to do a three and a half hour show. So, but look up some of this stuff that I was telling you guys. I like to try to educate as much as I can. So it's something I really appreciate you guys. Just seriously look this up, the peacetime flag. Also look up what happened in 1933 and look up the code H like hotel, J like Jason, R like Romeo. Look up that code HJR 192 of 1933. It'll blow your mind for people who may want to just know some things. So that's some of the stuff that I figure that you guys can do. HJR 192 of 1933, and see what happened then. And you kind of be it'll open your eyes to a lot of things, and you'll start going down rabbit holes. And once you find these rabbit holes, the veil will be lifted a lot for a lot of people. So just wanted to share that with you. Let me go ahead and get some reading going. All right, let's see what we got cooking today. All right, Low Angel, you're on point, Jason. Thank you. I didn't even start reading yet, and that's awesome. I like starting off that way. People already give me high fives, so high five back. So I'm all about the high fives. So let's see here. Thank you to all the guardians in the chat as well, and all you beautiful people who are just helping out squash these trolls. We usually don't get them in here though, so because the vibe is too high. They tried a couple times, but we squash them. So let's get rolling here. Like I said, another 5 minutes or so, or maybe 10 minutes at the most. I'm going to cut off the questions. All right. Intuitively Moniqueness. Will I be asked out on a date in February? No Moniqueness. Asked out on a date in February. Let's find out. Six of Wands. So yeah, I feel like there's going to be a recognition. So you're going to be recognized in some way. And they also said they want you to work on your confidence. And victory's coming. And the Knight of Wands. So something is coming towards you. I feel like it's going to be younger than you. This person will be a little younger than you possibly, or about the same age, or a little younger, I feel. And I feel like this person that's coming is going to ask you, they're going to be, I feel like you're going to be very excited by this person's energy. I got the Four of Swords also. So it tells me just to relax. Stay relaxed. That's what they're telling me. Okay. There's renewal coming. And the Six of Swords. So yes, there's going to be something coming is towards you. So that tells me you're moving out of troubled water. You need to move on. That's what they're telling me. There's time for you to move on. But I have the Five of Cups. So tells me that maybe there's some regrets, maybe some fears of yours about maybe the situation happening. And then the Queen of Swords. So yeah, things are coming. Communication. So it tells me you're going to communicate with this person. It's going to be very clear when I feel like there's some things that you will have. And then the Two of Pentacles. So time. You'll pick a time. I feel like you'll have a couple of choices. Maybe what the situation will be. You're going to make a decision. Ten of Swords tells me though that there's some wounds. There's some things you got to get rid of. So you have to totally let go of whatever you have from your past. And the King of Swords. So yeah, there's something you got to let go of regarding an old relationship, something along that line. And I feel like there's going to be some clarity for you with this situation with the King of Swords and the High Priestess. So yeah, trust yourself. That's what they're telling me. Okay, and the Queen of Cups. So stay calm. Things are moving along. You're healing yourself. That's why these things aren't coming to you as fast. You need to heal still. You need to complete this cycle that you need to get rid of with this gentleman, this male energy that you had in your life. But it is making progress, okay? So I feel this will come. There's some things that you need to complete, though, before that comes. So I feel like you're working on it. So stay high vibe, Moniqueness, and I hope that resonated with you. And thank you for the super chat. Hello, Soldier of Light. Can you tell me what starseed family I come from and what my mission is in this lifetime? Well, let's see. Let's see. I'm going to use my ancestor cards for that. I feel like they're telling me to pull them. So we'll pull those. All right. I feel you're from Orion. I keep getting Orion. Let's see. Let's see what your mission is. High Priestess. So it tells me that you're here on a spiritual mission and you're very in tune. There's some things that you're moving along with. You have a lot of inner power. They're telling me that with the High Priestess card, you're learning. You're starting to learn about yourself, and I feel like this is you're going to be here to energetically. I feel transfer energy to people, and the Sage. So it tells me because you're very devoted to this situation. It tells me this is something that you've done multiple times. You've been doing this for a while. It tells me very committed. It also tells me with the Sage, just I feel like this purpose that you're here for is something that you've done multiple times over. I have the Peacekeeper. You're here to bring peace. That's exactly what you're here to do. So it tells me there's some things. Also, I feel like helping the energy around you, just the Peacekeeper. I feel like making sure things that there's conflicts that you're going to kind of ease those over. So I don't know if you're good at doing that now. I feel like that's a power of yours. I feel like you're easy ear to talk to, and I feel like that's part of it. And I feel like people do come to you for advice. You are a peacekeeper. And I have the Air Guardian. So I feel like you're here to bring peace, but also feel like you're here to help change people's thought. I mean, not like just how they think. Maybe I feel like you talk to them and help them think a little differently. I feel like that's a gift of yours, and I feel like that's something you're here to do. And you're a traveler, so you've done this multiple times. So it tells me as the traveler, like you're moving. This is something to help bring people and move them into a new direction. So I feel like they come to you with problems. You have very divine knowledge inside of you. You have a lot of power, spirituality. Tells me this is something you're very devoted to, or you've been in multiple lifetimes, and this is something you've been growing. So I feel you're from Orion. I have the Fire Guardian. This is something you're very passionate about. So tells me this is something that you've been wanting to accomplish and you've accomplished many times over. And I feel like this is something that you came here to volunteer. And then the High Priest. So yeah, I feel like this is something you're here to create anew for other people, create a new energy around them, healing. I feel like there's between the High Priestess and the High Priest. I feel very much so that this is something that you came here to help spirituality, help people kind of see things from a different perspective, bring peace. That's what they're telling me exactly. And I keep getting Orion in my head. So, and the Direction Guardian also tells me that you have multiple things that are going to branch off, and you're going to be able to choose as you move along in this journey. And you've been choosing your path. That's what they keep telling me as well. You've been choosing what you come back to do to accomplish each time. So it tells me this is part of what I feel like you've done multiple times as well. And I feel like this is something that you will continue to do moving forward. So I hope that resonated with you, Joni, and thank you for the super chat. All right, DHP, let's see what we got. Hello, Jason. I like a reading on both my impulses and my instincts, and how does that translate to my intuition? Well, let's find out. Let me see what your impulses are. This, your impulses, I'm getting with the Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of choices, and I feel like your impulses are maybe something comes to you. I feel like wishful thinking, like, "Ooh, I want that. I want that." Like I feel like it just comes. Like you daydream a lot. That's what they're telling me with the Seven of Cups. And I feel like the King of Pentacles tells me I feel like it's looking at things for a long-term perspective, like an investment or something you want to do. I feel like there's a lot of things when it comes to money that you're constantly thinking about. That's what it also tells me. Like you view things. I have the sun card after that, so it tells me like this is something like you. It helps you your impulses. I feel like your impulses you're kind of led that way with your even with your instincts. I was going to kind of get to that. Your impulses I feel are led because of the Seven of Cups, but I have the Sun card, which means your impulses a lot of times are right and they're successful because I feel like spiritually you're led to that. And the Lover's card, exactly. So it tells me that it's something divine in nature is connected. Your impulses, I feel, are also connected with your instincts with the Lovers. That tells me two energies becoming one. It's a strength of yours. I feel like the strength of yours that you're able to kind of maneuver things. See my nose itching, and I feel like this is something that you just kind of it comes into alignment for you. I feel. But I do have with the Five of Wands that there is some obstacles at times. It tells me that maybe there's some tension, maybe some of these things cause some disagreements, maybe with yourself or others. And I feel, but I have the Fool card. It tells me, this situation is just trusting. So I feel like opportunities come, you things come, and you just take them. You just are fearless almost with that Fool card. And I feel like you have like blind faith when you go to do these things. You just do them. And the Hierophant. So it tells me as divine knowledge. Also tells me that you need to trust yourself. These are things that you're working on. So I feel like this is impulse. Those are things that I kind of get. It's like a tradition of yours. This is something I feel like you've done pretty much your whole life. And the Ace of Wands. So it tells me it's like an urge of yours, like opportunities come and you're inspired and you go. That's what they're telling me with the Ace of Wands. I feel like it's part of your growth. It's your desire. So that's like your impulses. Like you desire something, you go after it. And the Two of Cups. So yeah, I feel like this is something like it's you connect with something and you just go. That's what it tells me. Also tells me like things come to you, like people, like maybe people coming to you, proposals, things like that. I feel like people bounce things off of you, and I feel like it makes you kind of just go, and then I feel like you just go. So I feel like it's all kind of connected with those. So, and I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles is I feel like this is something like long-term success. This has caused you like, or you see things from a different perspective. So I feel like the seeds, when you do things, seeds have been well planted. So I feel like it's something that's working towards your growth and success. So that's kind of what I'm getting with that. I feel like the impulses and the instincts are kind of tied together for you because your instincts are leading to your impulses, what you feel. And I feel like that also translates to your intuition because you go, and I feel like it's all kind of interwoven is what I'm getting, DHP. So hope that resonates with you, and thank you for the super chat. We're going to go another minute and something. So in a minute and 50 seconds, we're going to cut off the questions for the night. All right. Does my life mission involve something with children? Is there something else I will be doing this year? Let's find out. Jules' life mission involves something with children. Yes or no? What can you tell me? And will there be something else should be doing this year? Children? And we should be doing something this year. I feel with the Two of Pentacles, there's a couple of things that, or you're weighing some decisions, or you will be weighing some decisions on what you want to do. Something's coming to an end. So the Ten of Swords tells me maybe there's something there. I feel like when it comes to something, maybe I don't know if you felt something is coming to an end for you. That's what it means. Something is completing for you. So I feel like if you ask, will I be doing this year? Is there something else I will be doing this year? So something is coming to an end. I feel like you've been asking about this. You've been weighing a decision. It tells me. I have the King of Swords. So it tells me that there's going to be some type of clarity for you. when it comes to this situation this year. The Page of Cups, yes, I feel you do your mission is involving children because pages are children for me. I feel like this is an intuitive thing. I feel like I don't know, maybe helping children. I feel like this is something moving forward that you may actually end up doing. And I have the Eight of Wands, so news is coming to you. News is going to pick up. News, something is coming to you. I don't know if an offer or some type of something you've been waiting for, or things are going to start to pick up speed for you. Is what I'm getting. Action is taken. There's going to be movement. The Death card. So it tells me that something's coming to an end. So if there's something you've been waiting for that you didn't know how to make a decision, that's going to come to an end. You're going to move in. This is a transition phase for you. They're telling me with that Death card, and a new beginning. And the Seven of Swords. So it tells me be very strategic. I feel like this is something that you're going to move. You're going to be very strategic in what you're doing, or you usually are a planner. But I have that this is also a strategy, and it comes to maybe things when it comes to children. Maybe you're going to help children who have been, I would say, deceived, betrayed, injured, or hurt. Because I have the Five of Cups, so maybe that's something, some type of loss. I feel like maybe you're going to help something with these children when it comes to that. Because I have the Queen of Swords, so yeah, I feel like maybe you're going to communicate. I don't know what you do, but I feel like there's going to be something where you're going to help talk to children or something along that line. It also tells me energetic. So you're going to be very clear-minded moving forward. I feel within this next year, I think things are going to start to flow for you. I feel like this is your perception. They want you to have a different perception of things. Like they're telling me, like there's some doubts with that two of you're weighing some things. So I feel like you're being intuitively pulled this way. So telling me to have her let go of the doubt and push forward if she feels, because the Judgment card is the result. So the Judgment card tells me this is an inner calling of yours. So that's what I was just getting before I even pulled the card. It's something inside of you that you're being pulled that way. So I feel like this is why. I feel like this is a new phase that you're going to move through. I feel like this is a reckoning for you. Okay. And I feel like this is something that you're doing. It's an inner calling. And I have the Eight of Swords. So it tells me maybe you're going to help children who've been kidnapped in some way and maybe help them, talk with them. Something what I'm getting. Because, and I also get that you're also kind of a prisoner of your own mind as well. So you're telling me to release these fears, let them go. You're your own worst critic, they're telling me, and she needs to let go of the fears and things are going to fall into place. So hope that resonates with you, Jules, and thank you for the super chat. Let's cut off no more of the questions, please. If you're in the chat, thank you. No more questions. All right. Who is the entity behind David Icke? And has this entity incarnated on Earth before as any big name we know of, good or bad? Entity David Icke. Has David Icke incarnated before? What can you tell me about that energy? I got the Lover's card. So it tells me there's some type of union, some type of, I don't know if he's around some other like group of people, because I have like a partnership, some type of group. And I also feel like this is something like coming into alignment is what I'm kind of getting. I have the Justice card. So it tells me this David Icke guy, whatever this is, he's being truthful, or he's here to bring justice. So he has come and reincarnated, I feel here. I feel like things have come a few times. I feel like Justice card, but I have the Nine of Swords. So it tells me maybe there's some, a lot of fear, a lot of things that have been around, a lot of anxiety, traumas. I see like I feel like there's some traumas. There've been a lot of traumas around him in despair. I have the Knight of Swords, so it tells me there's some. He takes action. You know, he's been here. He's fighting. He's fighting for the good. He's driven to succeed. They're telling me. And I have the Page of Wands, so it's to help bring freedom. So I don't know who this person is. I feel like he's a free spirit, limitless. So I feel like He's done this multiple times, rediscovering. He keeps opening. He keeps rediscovering, opening things. I have the 10 of Pentacles, so it tells me it's his legacy. He's here to help fulfill some things, long-term success. So this is something he's doing for it's his contribution is what I'm getting. And the 3 of Pentacles. So he's been working. He's been working in a group. There's some teamwork. He's been building on something. So whatever this energy is, the Tower card. So he's here to disrupt some things. He's here for people as part of an awakening, an upheaval. And the Star card for renewal. So I feel that this could be somebody who's, I don't know. I don't know if it's something to do with maybe, I know it's a white hat. And I don't know if it's something to do maybe with a Kennedy. I keep getting, I don't know if I'm going to ask for a clarification. Does this person come back as Kennedy? The Emperor card. I love it. There's some type of tie. I don't know who it is specifically, but I feel there's something with Kennedy in here. There's a Kennedy energy in this, I feel. So I don't know who this person is. I've never heard of David Icke, but I feel that this person is here. They're fighting. They've done this multiple times. This is because of things are here to disrupt the dark. There's conflict with the 5 of Wands. So he's here to battle. And the Justice card was here. So he's here to battle. And the Emperor card. So he's come back a few times. He's been doing this, battling this dark. So hope that resonated with DHP. And thank you for the super chat. Rural country. Does my mother have a message for me? She passed away when I was in the 2nd grade. Thank you, Jason. Let's get a word of country. Give a message for her. Please and thank you. Got the Devil card. And the Hangman. So it tells me with the Devil card, maybe there's some things you need to let go of. I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe it comes back to self-restriction. Also, it comes back to working on your shadow self. Also, they're telling me there's some type of attachment that you need to let go of energetically. Because I have the Hangman, so it tells me surrender. So your mom's telling me let go of this, surrender these thoughts, these dark thoughts, these why thoughts, destructive thoughts. That's what I'm getting, destructive thoughts at times. She said, let it go. It's time for a change. Release it with the Hangman. You're going to find your enlightenment. She's telling me. I have the King of Wands. She's telling me bigger picture. See the big picture. She also tells me that you're very good at overcoming things. She's like, so she wants you to remain strong. That's what she's telling me with the King of Wands. Have a vision of how you want, just let it go, and how your vision of how you want your life to roll and move forward. You're telling me you have that. You take that strength back that you have. The Page of Swords. So it tells me maybe there's a lot of things, a lot of thoughts they're telling me. She's telling me like it's coming down. I feel like maybe restless. You feel restless at times. I also feel when it comes to this, like maybe you're learning. Maybe you're curious and you're learning some things. And maybe you're learning a lot about yourself and others. And the Strength card says she loves you very much. She also says she wants you to love yourself with the Strength card. She also tells me you have great inner strength and courage. So she wants you to remain that way. She's acknowledging that. And the World card. So it tells me there's going to be a trip maybe coming for you. And you're going to accomplish some things. Also tells me that she wants you to celebrate life. She just wants you to enjoy it again. And she's like, this is something that you're going to do. You're going to have wholeness. Things are going to come to fruition for you. I have the 5 of Swords. So she tells me there's a lot of conflict up here. Maybe some disagreements. Maybe there's some tension. Also tells me like this is something like conflict maybe in your mind about some situations. And the Magician card comes out. So also tells me that she says you're very creative with the Magician. She wants you to take that confidence, stand strong in your confidence. Also tells me like you have very strong willpower. She said you're very strong and very strong willed. Push that forward. And she's like, find something. She said you're learning. She's like, find something that you want to do. Be creative, she said. Tell her to be creative. Find something she enjoys doing. And the Temperance card. So she said, remain calm. Harmony is coming, balance is coming. Also tells me like you're finding a purpose. You're going to start to find purpose and meaning in things. You said things are going to start to mean different things are going to start to mean different things, she told me. So things when it comes to like whatever you feel things mean now may mean a little difference moving forward. And the Four of Cups, she says you need to, you feel maybe disconnected a little bit at times. She said she also wants you're reevaluating your life. So she says you're feeling, she wants you to connect more with spirit with the Four of Cups because messages will come to you. I have the Queen of Pentacles. So she says you're very good mother. It also tells me that you're going to be okay financially. She said you're very practical in things. It also says you're very nurturing. Wants you to nurture yourself as well. And the King of Cups, once again, tells me energetically she's connecting with you. Also tells me with the King of Cups, she wants you to remain calm, try to stay balanced. Don't get too high or too low, she's telling me. Things are moving forward and have compassion. Have that beautiful big heart, she says. And the Page of Cups. So a happy surprise is coming. She also says to me that intuitive messages connect more. She will start to connect more with you. She's always been with you. She's been connecting with you. Okay. She tells me everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be beautiful. And she says she loves you and keep dreaming big. So I hope that resonated with you, Real Country, and thank you for the super chat. Yep. So yeah, like I said, no more chat or no more questions, guys. No more questions. There is something dark going on in the town I live. Can you ask what that might be? And it's not just the mining. Okay. Is there something dark going on in Jules Town right now as we speak? Tell me, please. Okay. Well, there's military involved. So I have the Knight of Wands. So there's something, someone's taking action. Someone's going after somebody. And the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like this is something that they're doing to bring balance back. So I feel like there is some dark there, but I feel like the military is intervening, and I feel like it's to bring balance. And the Four of Wands. So there's going to be celebration in your community. So they're doing missions. I feel like they're going after the dark. The Chariot. So yeah, there's movement. There's military movement going around. So what you're feeling, I feel like there's progress being made. That's what they're telling me. You're feeling the energy being released. That's what the progress that you're feeling. And the Knight of Cups. So the military is definitely involved. So that tells me it's going to be it's a knight in shining armor. Tells me they're here to help. And the Ace of Cups. So there's going to be victory. Love. It's done out of love. New beginnings. Things are going to flow. The energy is going to flow now. That's what they're telling me because it's been stagnant. And the Nine of Wands. So this has been something they've been gearing up. This is a test of faith. These are things that you're feeling. Also tells me they're working on this mission takes a lot of courage that they've been doing. And the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups to me is telling me balance is coming. Also tells me stability. Also tells me that there's going to be they're very content with this energy and your wish comes true. So it tells me that the dark will be defeated or has been defeated. That's what you're feeling because the Ace of Wands is holding up my deck. So it tells me a new beginning, a new opportunity is coming, victory. So that's what you're feeling. I feel like you're feeling the energy around you that's being removed because there is military movement going on. You may not see them, and that's why how good they are. Is there's I feel like there's fighting battles, and I feel like that's why you're feeling the energy that you're feeling around your town. So if that resonated with you, Jules, and thank you for the super chat. All right. Hi, Jason. The spirit have a message for me. You are appreciated. All right. Asking for Linda, Christine. Message you for Christine. Chariot. So you're going to be, I feel like you're going to be taking a trip. as well. So it's not, something is changing for you. You're moving in a new direction. Also tells me that what Spirit's saying is remain determined in whatever situation you're in or whatever you're possibly going through. They say remain determined and be strong and courageous. It's transitioning. It's moving. And then I have the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands tells me maybe celebration. Maybe you're going to move your family. I don't know if you're planning on that. Maybe they're telling me in the you're going to be moving with your family. I feel. And the Six of Pentacles. So it tells me you're very generous. So it also tells me a gift is coming towards you. And I feel like because you share things, I feel like you're very generous once again. And I feel like this is something is coming to you. And I feel like this is going to bring balance. So I feel like there's going to be some type of move, transition, possibly with your family. I have the Knight of Wands that tells me that taking action, and I feel like maybe it's inspired to take this action. They're telling me moving forward, you will be inspired to take this action. The Two of Cups. So this is an agreement. So I feel like maybe there's going to be an agreement of some type, something along that line. I feel like maybe something's coming to you, like a proposal, some type of agreement. I feel like that's going to be something that is it's going to be connection. Whatever I feel like this, whatever's going to connect for you is going to be good. So I feel like your spirit will be connected to it as well. Eight of Wands. So yeah, I see news is going to come towards you. Something is coming to you that you maybe you've been waiting for. It says that you're going to be manifesting things quickly, or you have been, and things are going to pick up speed. I see travel again, so there's going to be travel in your future moving forward. And I have the Page of Wands, so there's freedom coming. So it tells me you're going to explore. So go out and explore some new places. That's what I feel like you're going to be doing. It also tells me like be that free spirit that you are. They're telling me that's what they want you to do. Be excited about things. Start discovering things about yourself and others and where you go. The King of Swords. So tells me also to turn this off as much because I feel like you're a thinker and you overthink a lot. There's too much of that. But it also tells me things are going to be, but you're very honest, they're telling me, and you're very intelligent. So it also tells me there's clarity coming for you. And the Lover's card. So I feel like relationships will be good. I feel like energy, love. I feel like there's strength in the partnership. If you're not in one, there will be one, very much so. You're going to be very strong in that. And it tells me there's going to be alignment. Things are going to come into alignment for you, okay? And the Five of Wands is holding up my reading, which tells me conflicts or obstacles. You're going to overcome them because they're only temporary. So it tells me to remain focused. Once again, that's what it comes back to. Willpower, determined to overcome those little obstacles as you always have. So hope that resonated with you, Linda, and thank you for the super chat. Let's see. What is the energy surrounding a promiscuous woman, and how does that energy eat at her soul? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see. Promiscuous woman. Is there any specific energy that promiscuous woman does it eat at her soul? Okay. The energy that I get is I get the Wheel of Fortune cards. This is something that's karmic. They have to. This is something cycles they have to complete. I also feel like with the Ten of Cups is for family. So the promiscuous woman, I feel like it's to help, it's love, it's to bring families and more light into the world. Because I have the Empress card. That's parenting. That's a motherly love. So I feel like promiscuous. That's their job is to help grow. It's part of evolution. That's why I feel like it is because they have something they hold on to. Four of Pentacles. So I feel like this is something for security reasons for moving forward. I also feel like this is something like but the Two of Wands that tells me it's to make progress. It's planned. I feel like it's to open up things, progress things, and the Ten of Wands. So it tells me there is some burdens to that, even though they may think that they enjoy. There's some burdens to it. There's tells me there's some things that come along with that because it does cause extra responsibilities at times. And the Star card. So it tells me it's to expand. It's a good omen, believe it or not. I feel like they're being highlighted. There's a reason why some of these energies are the way they are, and I feel like it's something to I don't know, keep progressing things. I have the Tower card. So it tells me once again that's awakening, releasing things. Also tells me upheaval. So maybe there's a lot of things that disruptive at times is what this could happen. And the Emperor card, father figure once again. Besides the Empress card, which is a mother, that's the co-partner of the Emperor. So it tells me this is parenting. This is something part of evolution. And it tells me this is to bring stability. That's what I'm kind of getting with it. And the Nine of Swords tells me there is a lot of anxieties when some of these things for some of these women. That's what they're telling me. Some sleepless nights at times, things like that, worries. So I feel like this is part of the reason why they are the way they are. It's for family. It's to expand the population, and that's literally what I get. So I hope that answered your question, DHP, and thank you. Hope that resonates, and thank you for the super chat. Are there a lot of soulless people in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina? There's just so many nasty people these days. Well, let's find out. Are there soulless people in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina? Are there soulless people in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina? I got Five of Swords, which is a no card for me, but let me see what else. But I feel like there's a lot of conflict there. There is a lot of disagreements. And I feel like there's maybe some bullies there. I get that. And I get abusive, almost abusive with how they talk. I have the Hermit card. So I feel like there's a lot of things possibly when it comes to differences of opinion and truths. And I feel like um, the Hermit card comes up. So I feel like a lot of people are soul searching. So they're confused. So if people are angry, that's what I'm getting. They lash out because that's just the easiest reaction for people. I have the Knight of Pentacles. This is a routine. This is something that happens. So I feel like people are they need to take responsibility for these things, and I feel they will. It also tells me that this is something like it's going to take a lot of hard work on their part to to go, and it's because with the Two of Swords, people are having to weigh a lot of decisions. There's a lot of shitty things going on in their life. I get. And I feel like there's a lot of things that people do. They're avoiding their problems, so they lash out to people. I have the death card. So it tells me that something that's going to come to an end in the future. There's going to be a change coming. And I feel like there's going to be a transformation of things and the end of a cycle is coming. The Seven of Swords, because people are going to feel they've been deceived with some of these things. So it tells me like that's something they're going to find out about. And it's going to cause, with the Five of Cups, a lot of loss and disappointment. And the Queen of Swords, with the truths they're going to find out. That's what's bothering people. A lot of it, the disagreements, the confusion on themselves, confusion of things that they're hearing. They're looking at things from a different perspective and they're angry. So they lash out. They're angry. They're having conflicts. So the Ace of Pentacles is holding in my reading. So a new beginning is coming. Manifestation is coming. A new opportunity. Something tangible is coming. So a change is coming that I feel. That's why I feel like they're not soulless. They're just angry and conflicted. I mean, I'm not saying there isn't soulless people there like clones, but when you're asking just in general, there's not a lot of soulless people there. So I would say probably if I had to guess, maybe 20% of the people maybe are soulless at times, but I feel the majority of the people are souls and they're having to go through a lot of shitty things and they're having their own problems and they just lash out to people because that's what people do. So hope that resonated with you, Lori, and thank you for the super chat. Do I have an implant in me? If so, is it from my star family or from government here on Earth? And where is it located on me? Ooh, that's a lot of questions, Dennis. Find out. Does Dennis have an implant in him? And if so, who put it there? The good, our government, bad, a bad government, or the star family? I think you have a couple of them. I have the Justice card. So they did it when you were sleeping. The King of Cups, which is literally your card. And they did it when you were young, when you were a Page of Cups. That's what I'm getting. And the Ten of Cups, so was your family. So I feel like there's a two of them. So this is Justice, is when you were sleeping. And I feel like this was something that happened. They helped you to protect you, to shield. So I feel like these things, I feel like you have two of them in you. And I don't know what but it's to help bring balance and weight. I feel like this is what this is for. And the Two of Cups. So this is another two. So I feel like balance, it's an agreement. I feel like a couple of them. And I have the Eight of Wands. It's to transmit news and energy, is what I'm getting. And what I feel, and the Death card, I feel that's a change. It's a new beginning. So, and it's part of a transformation. So I feel this is part of your growth, metamorphosis, these implants that are inside of you. And I feel it was a strategy of Seven of Swords. So what I get one. I feel there's one base of your spine, where your neck and your middle or your upper back meet, and I also feel there's one in your tailbone area, like near your tailbone, real small. Like there's something I feel like it's either up here by your spine, and I feel like it runs the length of your spine. So I feel like there's something to that, and it was something. It transmits energy. It changes it with the Six of Pentacles holding up my reading. So it's an exchange of something. So I feel like this is something they did for communication purposes, as a strategy, energy flow. So I feel like there's two of them. There's two of them in you, and it's for balance, because I feel like things are going to kind of progress for you, and they put them in when you were a child. That's what I get. So hope that resonates with you, Dennis, and thank you for the super chat. Where is Jehovah today? I'm going to ask my angel cards. Is his evilness sensing his imminent end? Let's find out. Where is Jehovah today? Is this evilness sensing his imminent end? Where's Jehovah today? Sensing his end. Don't mind me. My cards are just all over the place. That's what I needed to do, is flip them over. I don't know how they even got this way. Weird. Spirit's been having playing little games with me lately. All right. So where's Jehovah today? Does he sense his? He's a thank you for your assistance. What is going on with my cards? Killing me, Petey. All right. All right. Here we go. I got the Two of Earth. So there's some decisions going on. I have the Hermit card. So it tells me he's learning. So I feel he's learning about, he's discovering that he's pretty much done. I have the Chariot. So yeah, victory. I feel like he knows that time is done. Things are changing. Tells me that there's an achievement. So the what light I feel like is one. He knows the light is one, and I feel like this is something with the Chariot and the Ace of Earth. So I feel like he's been. This is something new. This is something from the divine. I feel like with the Ace of Earth, that tells me tangible victory, new opportunity, win, and the Nine of Air, Nine of Swords. So tells me self-fulfilling prophecy. His self-fulfilling prophecy is done. That's what I got with the Nine of Air. And the 10 of Water. So it tells me completion. This is completion now. Tells me he's going to move on, or this is going to move into a new direction. It tells me emotional, spiritual needs and things are being completed with the 10 of Water. And the Page of Earth. So good news is coming, a new beginning, growth. It also tells me that this is once again a new growth, a new beginning. That's what I'm getting with that Page of Earth. And the 7 of Water. So he's got some decisions that he had to make. So I feel like this is something like he's pushing it off, procrastinating. He already knows that the victory is, and the Wheel of Fortune. So Archangel Michael came out at the wheel and said, "We've already won." So it tells me this is something, a positive change is coming, moving in a new direction, completion of this karmic cycle and victory. So it tells me fortune is on our side, and the Queen of Water is holding up my reading. So healing is coming. So this is telling me that emotional balance is coming. So Archangel Michael was the last one to show up on my pull, and he tells me that it's been done. We're already done. So he already knows. He's just procrastinating before he moves into off into a different I don't know, different reality, different just away from here, different from where he won't be able to control or to do the things that he was doing in the first place. That's what I'm getting. So already been defeated. How that resonates, DHP, and thank you for the super chat. Do you see me having a driver's license this year? Ooh, let's find out. Dennis had a driver's license this year. I got the 7 of Fire. So I feel like you're what they say is choose your battles wisely. So it tells me like with the 7 of Fire, like you're actually what I feel like maybe you're some decisions that you've been contemplating or moving forward. Because I have the Emperor card. So it tells me like logic, using logic. That's what it's telling me. It also tells me you're going to overcome obstacles of things that have maybe caused you not to be able to do it, because I feel like you're making progress, you're overcoming these I feel like you're good at overcoming this obstacle. And the Ace of Fire, so yeah, there's something new coming, so I feel you will within this year. I feel like there's going to be a change in your life for the better with the Ace of Fire. And the 2 of Water, so it tells me there's something that's you're going to resolve this conflict. That's what they're telling me. There's going to be balance brought back to this, a positive resolution. That's what I'm getting. And I have the 5 of Water, so it tells me worry. There's worry about this situation or some fears about the situation. But the Ace of Cups or Ace of Water comes out and tells me there's going to be overflowing. Tells me things are going to be balanced. Also tells me you're going to have growth, emotional, spiritual, physical growth. Also tells me things are coming. So it tells me they're just going to start to flow for you this year. And the Wheel of Fortune, Archangel Michael came out twice in this reading for you, which is my guy. And he's telling me once again, a positive change is coming. The Wheel of Fortune with wheels in a car, you're going to start to move and you're going to complete this journey. So he's come out to tell you twice in this reading, release, things are going to move forward for you, okay? So 3 of Fire also tells me you're going to be you're going to be commuting, you're going to be going places. I feel when you have this driver's license is what I'm getting. It's part of your things are going to expand for you and move in a new. You're going to start to progress as the year goes on. So yes, I feel that there will be something coming for you very much so, Dennis. And I hope that resonated with you. And thank you for the super chat. Are my guides battling fights on my and my loved ones' behalf that I am not aware of? How affected am I? HP Junior's guides fighting battles for him and his loved ones. How protected is he? I think we'll see somebody in this reading. 3 of water. That's tells me your family. So your guides are battling, and there's celebration. There's win. There's wins with this. The World card, Archangel Michael. When you ask how protected am I, the World card came out, and Archangel Michael is the one on the World card for me. So he tells me, job well done. So your guys are really battling, and it's job well done. They're completing things. Also tells me this is your path towards enlightenment is what this process is. And the Queen of Fire. So it tells me that you're starting to spread your wings. It tells me this is part of your expansion. And it also tells me like your guides are very creative in how they do things, for helping yourself and others. And the Knight of Earth. So it tells me that it's been a routine of yours. It tells me you're a hard worker. Also tells me things are you're very committed to this. So that's why they're doing it and they're getting the job done. Tells me they're very successful. 7 of Air. So it tells me there's more going on than meets the eye. There's more going on to this situation. So it tells me with the 7 of Swords or 7 of Air that there's some things that that you're battling in multiple areas. And the 9 of Earth, which would be the 9 of Pentacles. So the fruits of your labor come, and I feel like this is part of your growth. I also feel like this is something like successful, very successful. The fruits of your labor, as I mentioned. And the Queen of Earth, it's part of it. It's you're very practical. You help. I feel like your energy, you're very good at dealing with. Your energies are good with dealing with challenges. So I feel like they help not only yourself but around you. That's what it's telling me. That's what this Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Earth is. It's something you do to help others. So I feel with the 2 of Air holding up my deck reading is that it's which is the 2 of Swords. It's you have multiple priorities. So it tells me that they're in multiple places. That's what they're getting. So your guys are really kicking some butt in their celebration with that 3 of Cups. So tell your guides good job and high five them. So hope that resonated, DHP, and thank you for the super chat. All right. Do you ever see me moving? And if so, when, where? It's a good question. Cheryl. Cheryl. Cheryl will be moving. If so, when? Possibly where? You will be moving. I have the 8 of Pentacles. That's a yes card for me. But also tells me like um, being diligent, very high standards. So wherever you're going to move, it's going to be somewhere that you're going to have very high standards for where you feel you should be. I also have the 3 of Cups. So it tells me celebration for your family, maybe others around you. Happiness is coming. I have the Queen of Wands. So it tells me you're very focused. So this is something that will happen. There's 3 yeses for me. Also tells me remain confident, stay focused. The Wheel of Fortune card. So you will take a move. You're going to complete. You have some things to complete here still, and then you'll move into a new direction. There's going to be change coming for you. And the 6 of Pentacles. So it tells me there's something. Yeah, you're going to be transferring, moving, and I feel like there's something that's going to come to you as well. And I feel like there's going to be balance. Whatever this thing, wherever you move, I feel like you're going to feel very balanced. And the 2 of Pentacles. I feel you might be moving possibly within the next 6 to 8 months. You're going to have some decisions you're going to have to weigh with the 2 of Pentacles. The Justice card tells me things are going to move and they're going to work out in your favor. So it tells me whatever this is, there's going to be clarity in this. it's going to work out and be balanced for you. The two of two of cups. So there's going to be an agreement. Okay, so you're going to make an agreement, and I feel like there's going to be a connection to where you're going to move on to. And the eight of wands. So I feel there's going to be somewhere near the water, but there's going to be hills in this place as well. So I don't know if you're going to live near a lake or something along that line. I feel because I have the eight of wands, so things are going to pick up speed. You're going to have news come towards you. You're manifesting these things. So you're going to have some decisions to make, as I mentioned, and I feel like these decisions, once you start to go, you release it. You're going to make decisions quickly, as they're telling me once you wait. But it also tells me the five of cups, possibly fear. There's fears as well. Maybe some pessimism at times. The Queen of Swords, so things are going to change, okay? Things are going to come. You're going to have truth again. You're going to have clarity, okay? It tells me you're going to have a new perception of things. You're going to look a little differently at them as you move forward. The Ten of Swords, so it tells me there's going to be an ending to something. So maybe the ending of where you're at now with the Ten of Swords. And the Queen of Pentacles, so yeah, I feel it's somewhere around nature, water, trees, hills. I feel like there's going to be somewhere near a lake or a river or something like that. I feel like there's going to be a combination of things. And I feel like that's where you're looking to move. And I feel like this is going to be something financial that's going to pay off for you. And I feel like you're going to be connected to that area, very much so. I feel like your spirit and things like that are going to be very connected. And the Knight of Swords, so yeah, you're going to take action. You're going to move. Once this clicks, you're going to take it and you're going to move forward. Ace of Pentacles tells me, yes, that you will move and it will be a new home. Maybe something you do, maybe new finances, something increasing, something along that line is coming towards you. I feel like there's going to be a gift. So I feel within, like I said, the next 6 to 8 months, I feel like you're going to have some decisions you're going to need to make, is what I'm getting. So once you have that decision made, you're telling me you're just going to, when you go get over your fears and things, you'll get them and it'll just flow to you. You'll just know what to do. So it will click. That's what they're telling me. It will click. So I hope that resonated with you, Cheryl. Thank you for the super chat. Can I get a general reading? Absolutely. The general reading. What would you like me to? I have the Seven of Cups. So there's going to be some opportunities, but it also tells me there's a lot of things that you're maybe choices you're going to be making. Also, I feel like you're searching for a purpose as well. I also feel like there's, I don't know, daydreaming in a way, or maybe things you would like is what they're telling me. Things that you would like, or your visions. I feel maybe you get some visions or things. I have the King of Pentacles, so it tells me that there's something coming. Prosperity is coming for you. Also tells me financially you're going to be okay. Security is coming from you. Also tells me that people are going to look to you for leadership or guidance, is what they're telling me. The Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like moving forward, financial security again, your legacy you leave behind is going to be good. You're going to have long-term success, is what they're telling me. And the Ace of Swords. So it tells me you're going to have mental clarity, my friend. So if you've been having some things, you've been kind of like the daydreaming or the things you've been thinking about, you're going to start to have clarity to that, okay? Also tells me you're going to have some victory. There's victory coming for you. So whatever these things, you're going to move forward and past them. Some new ideas is going to come to you. You're going to start to get downloads and new ideas. And then I have the Four of Wands. So there's going to be harmony, celebration, family. I feel like there's going to be some type of, it's going to be good. I feel like joy, a homecoming of sort in your future. And I have the Three of Cups. I don't know if the homecoming maybe is to the tribe that maybe you wanted to go visit. I don't know what that means, but I keep getting that. I have the Three of Cups. Once again, family, friendships, celebration. Tells me you're very well loved. Happiness is coming, a community. So I feel like there's going to be some happiness. Eight of Pentacles comes up. So it tells me you're mastering things. You're starting to learn things, and you're going to start to master them. Also tells me that you're very diligent. So you stay on things once you do them, and you're very passionate. So it tells me you're very passionate. And I have the Queen of Swords, so maybe you're learning things a different perspective. You're looking at things differently than you have before, and you're getting better at communicating. That's what they're telling me. you're starting to open, you're starting to communicate better, you're having clarity, more direct, you're becoming more direct in communicating. Also tells me things are going to come together for you. But I have the Five of Pentacles, so it tells me the Five of Pentacles, fear, loss, maybe some of your health, insecurities. That's what they're telling me, and the fear, the worries. But the Chariot card, you're going to take a trip. I feel there's going to be movement for you. There's going to be victory, a new direction for you. It also tells me like that you're stay determined to make progress. That's what they're telling me with the Eighth, with the Chariot card, and the Death card. So there's going to be an ending to something. A change is coming for you. Okay, doesn't mean literal death. This means a change is coming. Tells me a life cycle is coming to completion, a metamorphosis. So it tells me growth, a growth. So something is coming to an end, and something is going to move into a new beginning. Is what they're giving me. And the King of Cups, which is literally your card, tells me stay diplomatic, stay emotionally balanced. There's healing. Also, your empathic energy and your energy transfer is going to increase. I feel like there's something that's coming, and you're very compassionate. They're telling me use that heart of yours, and the universe is going to flow. And the King of Swords is also holding up my deck, so tells me there's going to be clarity for you. Okay. Also tells me like get out of your head because sometimes you think too much. They're telling me because that's the reason why with the daydreaming, it's too many thoughts at times. And it kind of it wears you out. I feel like your energy gets drained sometimes because you're pulling spirit and your own mind is kind of all over the place. So I feel like you're getting a double whammy. So they're telling me to calm the mind. So hope that resonated, Dennis, and thank you for the super chat. The difference between a soulmate and a twin flame is a soulmate is a fracture of your higher self. I mean, a fractal, maybe a fractal of your higher self. And a twin flame is the exact mirror of your own individual soul, which explains the constant fighting. Can the cards elaborate? I'm going to do option one of soulmate and option two of twin flame. Option two. Soulmate of fractal. Flame. Your exact same here. So can you tell me option one is soulmate? What can you tell me about that? And option two, what can you tell me about twin flame? Thank you. All right. So the soulmate, I get it's the Four of Pentacles. So it's something that's a part of something, security. I have the Two of Wands, so I feel like there's something a part of another energy, as I mentioned, because I have the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles says like maybe multiple things, like part of a whole, but it's part of a whole, but it's a small part. And I have the Chariot. So it tells me the Chariot that there's something like departing of the whole. I feel like also when it comes to the Chariot card, I mean, it literally tells me like there's a lot of they come into your life soulmates, and I have the Queen of Swords, so there's some truth to that. There's energetic boundaries involved with the Queen of Swords. So I feel like energy is for sure involved with the soulmate for sure. And I feel like it's to help soulmates are help to make progress for people. And I have the twin flame. This is something that was agreed to, like it's when you were young, so you're part of the same as I'm getting exactly what you mentioned with the Six of Cups, nostalgia, family, connection. I have the Moon card, so I feel like the Moon card. There's a lot of um, anxieties, fears. I feel maybe like you said, disagreements because I have the Hierophant. So it also tells me this is a tradition. This is something that happens. This is something that continue. That's why you guys have and you. It comes to alignment. I feel like there's wisdom together, and I feel like the trust thing. I feel like there's more trust. I feel maybe with a twin flame compared to soulmate. I feel, because I have the Ace of Wands, so I feel like this is part of the growth. So this is part of a growth with your twin flame. It's to grow, and I feel like, and also wands are fire. So twin flame tells me it's to inspire the other. It's a new opportunity, and I have the Temperance card, so it tells me this is divine in nature when it comes to the twin flame. So I feel like it's to bring harmony is the reason for the Temperance card in the twin flame compared to the soulmate. I feel like it's to bring harmony. It's to bring. That's why I feel like it's to find meaning for that other twin flame. It's to help the other person find meaning, find balance, purpose. I feel like it's to bring balance once again. I also feel at times, even though you may be passionate and there's fire involved, but I also feel it's to bring balance and harmony to the other person. And I have the Five of Cups holding up the whole reading for option 1 and 2. So tells me there's because of loss and fear and regrets. So I feel like there's a lot involved with both of them, both of these instances. But I also feel it's to help balance what the other lacks. Even if the soulmate comes into your life for a little bit of time, or your twin flame for a little bit of time, there's a reason it's to bring balance. But I feel the twin flame is more of the divine balance than the soulmate. So I hope that resonated with you, DHP Junior, and thank you for the super chat. All right, let's see what we get. Hi, my friend Priscilla. We have her okay to ask. Had a late friend who was a very big Elvis fan. When she saw the latest movie by Elvis, Life, she also became obsessed with him. Is there a link to EP? All right, that's fine. Let's see this from Priscilla. Is there a link to Elvis Presley? She's obsessed with him. And anything you'd like to tell me is there a link to Elvis Presley? I feel there is a link to Elvis Presley because I have the Knight of Swords, so that's usually yes thinking. So I feel like this is something like she's defending her beliefs, or he's defending his beliefs, and I feel like that was a connection. That's something I feel you connect with because I have the Page of Wands, so it feels like free spirits, excitement. I feel like discovering. She's discovering this now is what I'm getting with the Page of Wands, and I have the King of Swords. So yeah, I feel it's because you're connected there, some type of energy. It tells me maybe an authority type figure when it comes to this, or some type of connection. Maybe when it. I have the King of Pentacles next, so I feel like it's something tangible, practical that she's. I feel like it's something like I don't know what it is. Like it's very disciplined. I also feel like when it comes to the King of Wands, maybe it's something like connection in that because I have the Judgment card after that. So it tells me when it comes to the Elvis, it's something energetically like an awakening, a judgment, something along that line. I feel spiritually, that's why she's connected to spiritually because of the things maybe they fought together in other lifetimes or energies. Yeah, exactly. So I have the Seven of Wands, so that's overcoming challenges. Also tells me defense, main protection. So I feel like there's something to this, and I have the Seven of Pentacles, long-term success. So this is something I feel like this has been a connection from before this time. I feel like this is something that's been hard work been put into this situation and some time working on it. Seeds have been well planted. So I feel like there's been progress. Maybe there's some battles that they fought together. And the Knight of Cups, so yeah, a knight in shining armor. So there's connection there. Following your heart. So it also tells me like uh, the energy around it. I feel like maybe the energy is like a proposal to you. It's coming to you and it feels good. I feel like the energy is connection for a reason. Knight in shining armor, Knight of Wands. So there's been there's been battles there. I don't know militarily why, but there's been battles there energetically that you've been connected with. The Knight of Cups tells me that your wish comes true, contentment, fulfillment. So it tells me I feel like there's been multiple things multiple lifetimes, and energy is connected there. I feel like there's something that's been going on. That's why I feel that she's been so connected to that Elvis, is because of challenges they've overcome together, protection. So I feel maybe Elvis has maybe protected her energy in another lifetime, is what I'm kind of getting, is protection, something along that line, protection. So I feel like there's something along those, their energies were connected for that reason, protecting each other. So hope that resonated with you, Priscilla and Cecilia. Thank you for the super chat. Does the Harry Potter story exist in a different parallel reality? If so, why was J.K. Rowling specifically chosen to channel it? Does Harry Potter, does the Harry Potter story exist in a different parallel reality? And why was J.K. Rowling chosen to write this? There is. I got the chariot card. So, yes, there is one. Movement, departing, the Queen of Swords. So, there's truth to this. The Four of Wands, there's a group of them. It's like a homecoming of some sort. I feel like a community of wizards. The Death card. So, it tells me change, metamorphosis. I think transformations, transitions is what I'm getting with the Death card. I have the Five of Pentacles, so it tells me, yeah, that there's something there. Like there's loss, there's worry, there's something along that line with this parallel. And I have the Moon card, so illusion. That's sorcery, mystery. It tells me I also get fears with this. There's something along this situation, premonitions, and the Hierophant. So there's a tradition, there's institutions for this. That's what they're telling me. I feel like this is rules. They're learning these rules, is what I'm getting in wisdom. And the Ace of Wands, literally, you can't make this stuff up. The wand came out, Ace of Wands. So it's part of their growth. And I have the Seven of Cups, tells me illusions and opportunity, wishful thinking, making wishes. So it tells me that this is exactly that there is something when it comes to this. And I'm going to see why they chose J.K. Rowling, because that's a specific question. Why was J.K. Rowling chosen for that? Because she's good at taking action. So I got the Eight of Wands. So it's taking action, manifesting, moving things quickly. I have the Lover's card. It's because it's something she loves to do, I feel. Just, and the Tower card. So this was, I feel it was to disrupt this situation. I don't know why. It's to maybe bring an awakening to this situation. And I have the King of Cups because it's been hidden under, it's been hidden, like cloaked. So this has been cloaked. And I feel like this is they chose her to as a leader to do this. And the Seven of Cups, choices, putting things out, opportunity came. That's what they're telling me. And the Moon card once again comes out. So dreams, mystery, releasing these things. The Hierophant. So yeah, to release this information, she was bonded to him. I feel like there's a bond there. And the Ace of Wands, it was a part of her growth. An opportunity came once again. Inspiration, the urge to create. So she wanted to put this on paper. And the King of Pentacles. So she did it. Why she was chosen, it was because she was able to put it into practice and be very practical in how she was able to translate this into a book. And it was something she's very disciplined in. And also it was for wealth. That's why she did it. It was for wealth. And the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, abundance. It was for abundance. It was for her manifestation. It was an opportunity for her. It was her career, a new career. And the Judgment card. It was her calling. So I feel like it was something she was called to do. And I feel like it was an awakening, a redemption part of her. I feel like this is something that she was a new phase to bring this stuff out. And the Ace of Swords is holding on my deck. So there's clarity. It's to bring victory. I also feel like it's to bring a new conflict with the Ace of Swords as well, conflict could be like, okay, look at this. Does this stuff really exist? It's to bring it into the reality of our consciousness. That's what the Eight of Wands is, the news that comes to us. So I feel like it's something that was to bring an awakening of some sort. So I feel like that's why she was chosen. And with it, like I said, I mentioned with it, something she agreed to, the Lover's card. Also, when it comes down to Judgment card, I feel like it's divine in nature, and it was something that she had to do. So hope that resonated with DHP, and thank you for the super chat. Hi again. Will D be coming to visit me soon? Thank you. Love and blessings. Cecilia. Will D, whoever D is, will D be coming to visit? Cecilia said, well, should be D be coming to visit her soon? I got the Nine of Swords, so I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. But there's decisions being made. I have the Two of Swords, so they're contemplating this, okay? Making decisions. I have the Wheel of Fortune, so something is changing. So this is inevitable fate. So yes, this person will come to you. The Queen of Wands. So yeah, I feel like this is they're determined. This will be someone they're weighing some decisions, and actually, I feel like it's kind of like they have some anxiety or some worry maybe about the situation. Maybe that's why they're weighing some decisions or trying to figure some things out. I have the King of Wands as well, so yeah, I feel like um, I very much so. I feel like overcoming these challenges, moving along. I also feel this. I don't know if this D is a male. I feel like you're the Queen of Wands in this scenario, and this D person is the King of Wands. So I feel maybe there's a connection there, and this person will come. The Three of Cups. So there's going to be celebration. It's coming. A get together, happiness, friendship, friendship. I just got friendship. Eight of Pentacles. So I feel it could they're looking to maybe come busy within the next 8 months. So I don't know if that's soon for you, but I feel they've been weighing some things, they're contemplating. So there's some decisions they have to make in order to come visit you, is what I'm getting. Because I have the Eight of Pentacles, so something they're working on. It's something they're going to work on. I have Five of Swords, so there's conflicts going on. There's a lot of conflicts, so I don't know if there's some things that they have to deal with to get to come here. That's what I'm kind of getting. The Chariot, they will be moving, they will be coming towards you. So they will come visit you, okay? For sure. There's going to be movement, actions taken, progress, success. The Star card is holding up my reading. So stay calm, remain hopeful. Balance is coming. It's a good omen. Telling me they just have some things that they have to get taken care of first, and make some decisions be made before they come out. But they will. I feel within the next, like I said, 8 months or so, or before, I feel like they will come visit you. So hope that resonated with you, Cecilia. Thank you for the super chat. All right. Is the real Old Testament much more darker and sinister than the diet version we have today? Is the real Old Testament Bible or Bibles way more darker than the versions we see today? Or has it been switched? I got the Ace of Swords, so yes, I feel it is darker. Conflicts. The Empress card. There's a lot of, but there's also a lot of accomplishments in that older version. It tells me a lot of growth, a lot of things happened, a lot of developments happened in the old one, and it was something that happened that was part, and there's a lot of truth in those. So this old one, there's a lot of truths, and it was communicated very much so, and it was very clear minded. This communication. I have the Four of Wands, so it tells me yes. Those are all strong yeses. It was much darker. And I feel like there was a lot, and the four of wands also tells me there's a lot of harmony though. So I feel like there was a balance. I also feel besides there was victories, there was conflicts in the Old Testament, the really Old Testament. I feel like, but I also feel like there was a lot of growth, but there was also a lot of love and nurturing. And so I feel like there was a combination of both. Because I had the Queen of Swords, so there was some energy boundaries and energy exchange, and it was communicated. It's very clear what was in those Bible in that version of the Bible. And I feel like the Four of Wands, once again, um, community, homecoming, harmony, joy. So there's a lot of joy in that and celebration as well. But the Death card comes out, so it tells me that changed. That old version, they've removed it. That came to an end, and they transformed this. They moved it into a different. It was a metamorphosis, as I mentioned before. Metamorphosis into something different. And this new one with the Five of Pentacles tells me this is a lower version of it. And it tells me that there's something been taken out, lost. So they've been pulling things out. So they're telling me with the Five of Pentacles and the Sun card. I feel it's about what we learned about Jesus, or when we were young and were birthed, or young, like maybe Adam and Eve or something. There's something along that line with the sun, I feel like, is when we were young, because the sun card tells me birth, rebirth, maybe the change. So maybe this also tells me like when everything was young is when the beginnings of it is what they're telling me with the sun card. And the Page of Cups, yeah, is when it was young. This was very young when this is what this story was about. But it also tells me like intuitive. This is there's a lot of messages in this book in this old version. A lot of extremely intuitive messages. And the Ten of Cups. So I feel like this is God. This was truly the Old Testament. It was divine love, a divine partnership. The Ten of Cups tells me fulfillment. Everything was in alignment in the book. It might have been darker, but there also shows the good as well. So there's a lot of alignment in this. It tells me in contentment. And the Six of Cups about the past, nostalgia. So this is a huge thing. So there's a lot of it that comes in. There was conflicts, the Five of Wands with this situation. There was a lot of obstacles that's been going on. It's been hidden. So that's why that they've hidden it. So yep, I that's what I get, DHP. Hope that resonate with you, and hope thank you for the super chat. All right. Are the ones that got the jab are mostly NPC? Let's see. Who got the jab? Mostly NPCs. Answer the characters. I got the moon card, so that gives me a no. Most of the ones that got the jab are not. I have the Six of Wands though, so it tells me this is going to be brought out into the public, and justice is coming with the Justice card. So I feel like this was their own cause and effect. So it tells me that they've caused this damage on themselves from their own decisions, is what I'm getting. And the Strength card, so it tells me, yeah, they're not NPCs, but also tells me that they were focused on this. They just what they did. They were influenced. That's what I just got, influenced. They were influenced. So I got the Seven of Cups because of all the stuff that was being brought, all the illusion, all the stuff that was put out. That's why they did it. It was because they were led to that. That's what I'm telling. They were influenced, and it's going to cause them ill health with the Five of Pentacles. They were scared. They were led. They were influenced with the Strength card and the Seven of Cups with the illusion of on the TV and all the other stuff. They had a choice to make, and the choice they made because of worry. The Five of Pentacles because of ill health and worry, and they said they felt they needed it because that's what I get. And the Sun card, so tells me they did it to. That was what they did it. Say, hey, I'm happy because of it. I did it. I did the right thing. All is well with the Sun card. That's what I just got. All is well. Ace of Swords. So there's going to be new conflicts for them. And I feel like it was to help bring mental clarity for them. And there's going to be a lot of surgeries, is what I got right now. There's going to be a lot of people having surgeries when it comes to this situation. And the Empress card, yeah, it's part of their evolution. It's part of what they grew. That's what they came here to do. It's part of their evolution. They're going to learn from this as part of their growth because of the actions they took. And the Knight of Cups holding up my reading tells me like this: they followed their heart. That's what they felt like they needed to do, and it was something that they were here to do because of the message that was delivered to them. So they were influenced. So they did it. So not everybody, they're not even a lot of them are NPCs. There's some that are, but most of them are just because they were misled. That I'm getting with the Eight of Cups, or excuse me, Seven of Cups. So hope that resonated with you, Shirley. And thank you for the super chat. Good to see you too, Marin. A man named Russell once told me he sees me in his meditations. Does he still see me, and why? Does Russell still see DHP Jr. in his meditations, and why does he see him in his meditation? Let's find out. And whoever's sticking around at the end of the show, I got a surprise for everybody. So I have the Five of Swords. So it tells me he has seen him. I feel like he's having conflicts with that. I don't feel like he's seeing you now. Is what I'm getting. I have the Page of Pentacles. So you have manifested in his, maybe when he was younger, or you were younger. I feel like that's his desire as well. But I feel like he's manifesting this, or he's tried to manifest. You have manifested in the past. I have the Two of Swords, so it tells me right now that there's deadlock. So it tells me it hasn't happened in some time. I have the Wheel of Fortune. It's because this is a change. Something has changed in his life. This tells me, or something has changed. A turning point happened where he changed. Something happened energetically why he wasn't able to manifest you any longer. I have the Queen of Wands. I don't know if it's something different came, or maybe a female energy around him, something along that line. But I feel like he's focused. He needs to refocus. I also feel like this is something like he used to focus on it, but I feel like he's kind of lost some of that focus. Because I have the King of Cups, so yeah, it tells me balance. He's not his control. Maybe maintaining control is something. I feel like maybe that's something that his energy's become more tolerant to things. I feel, or less tolerant, is what I'm getting. So I feel like maybe he's a little out of balance. And the Knight of Cups. So yeah, so I feel like energy he used to, for sure. But I feel at this point now, it's something that he's still trying to pull. I feel like he does try to pull, and he's not able to. He's still trying to pull you into his manifestations. I have the Five of Pentacles, so he's trying, but he can't. So I feel like this is something, a loss. There's worry. There's something is insecurity. There's something about that used to have confidence. Because I have the Tower card holding up, so there's something, disruptions happen. So something happened in this journey. Is the reason why he hasn't been able to manifest you into his reality. So he's not doing it anymore. He's tried, but there's conflicts, and he hasn't been able to. So hope that resonates with you, DHP, and thank you for the super chat. All right. I heard all star seeds have an implant, so their star family can keep an eye on them. Is that true? Well, Dennis had one. One card flew out of my deck right now. That's what it is. It's the Seven of Pentacles. It's for long-term success. So let's see. Your star seeds. Yeah, star family implants inside of it. I got the Seven of Pentacles and I got the King of Pentacles. So yeah, this is something like to It's a practical way. I feel like leadership, something for family to keep an eye on you. And I feel like this is something for long-term vision. And I have the Empress card. Empress card tells me family, family for sure tells me yes. And I feel like it's part of to watch you your evolution and how you develop and your accomplishments to overwatch you is what I'm getting. I have the Moon card, so yeah, I feel like they're there. I feel like when it comes to this illusions thing or mystery, there's some mystery. I feel like the illusion means like this implant, it's in there, but I feel like there's something to that subconsciously is what I'm kind of getting with the moon card. So I feel like they subconsciously connect with you with this. And I have the six of wands. It's to watch you for progress. It's to overwatch you. It's also I feel like it's the way they can recognize you is what they're telling me, and it's to lead you towards victory. And the Three of Cups, family, celebration, community. So, yes, very much so. That tells me that's their way. And the King of Wands is holding up my deck. So, overcoming challenges, leadership, father figures, they're watching over. So, this is a way for them to do this. And I feel that there's multiple implants in people, not just one. I feel like there's a few implants in people. And I get that very strongly. So, hope that resonate with you, Lori, and thank you for the super chat. Hi, Jason. For the last several months, I have been getting strange sensation in the back of my head, sort of like vibrations. Can you tell me more about what is going on? Thanks for all you do. Sure. Like the number two, Sherry, 1111. Good number. For Sherry Rowe. Why does she be feeling the energy in the back of her head, the vibrations and things? Is there something you'd like to tell me, Spirit? Why it's like? Please, thank you for your support. Seven of Swords. So it's a strategy. This is a strategy why you've been feeling these things. And the Judgment card. So the strategy is it's an awakening of yours energetically. So also tells me it's some type of rebirth, a new phase. That's what they're telling me. Things are kind of evolving for you. The Two of Pentacles. I feel like maybe because of some of the things that have been weighing on your mind, I feel like things are becoming more balanced for you, and you're starting to adapt to these things. That's what they're telling me. I have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is going to become a routine for you. You're going to start to feel this, or you have been over and over. Also tells me like this is something like it's 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 going to be moving forward. It's going to be more of a routine. It's part of this because it's part of this hard work that's been put in energetically, and it's a responsibility of your spirit guides and your guides to kind of help you. That's what they're telling me is help her move along with the Knight of Pentacles. And the Two of Wands. It's part of your progress. This is telling me. So it tells me you're discovering these things. And I also feel like this is to tell you you're making progress. You're discovering these things to show you're making progress in your journey. The Queen of Swords, so the energetic boundaries, energy is being transferred. You're feeling that more. Also tells me you're going to become more clear-minded about this, and your perception is going to change. You're going to start to grow, is what they're telling me when it comes to this. And the Four of Wands, so celebration tells me joy, harmony is coming. Also tells me that there's a community, so your guides and your energies are bringing this to fruition for you. And then I have the Temperance card. It's energy, it's angels, it's your guides, it's of the light. And this also tells me they want you to remain calm. It's a good omen spiritually for you. See how my light got brighter? They want you to remain calm. It's hopeful. They want you to be hopeful. It's a good omen. They're telling you things are moving along for you and you're noticing them. And the Page of Cups, it's an intuitive messages. These are intuitive downloads that you're feeling and you're getting. Energy is changing. It is to inspire you. So don't be afraid of it. Release it or tells it thank you for that energy. When you feel it's vibrating, I accept these beautiful energy and this download of the light. Accept it. You're getting downloads. Same thing when you get ringing of the ears and things like that. I accept this download from the light. Thank you. So those things that you do from the light is your intention. So they're telling me that they've been doing this. This is routine. You're just starting to notice it, and you will notice more of them. and it will be a routine moving forward. So you're going to continually have this. Okay. So hopefully that resonated with you, Sherry, and thank you for the super chat. Hello, Jason. Am I getting a raise soon? Ooh, that's a good one. Will Angel be getting a raise? Please and thank you. A raise in blood pressure? Yes, I got the Eight of Wands, so it's going to come to you sooner than you think. So you're going to have some news come to you. They're reevaluating right now. So right now with the Four of Swords, they're reevaluating this situation. So it tells me like there's something that they're new, their numbers, they're weighing them right now. They're reevaluating your salary. Because I have the Ten of Cups, so you're going to be content. You're going to have a raise soon. Tells me it's going to pick up speed. So you're going to get this news coming soon, I feel, to you. And I feel like this situation, you're going to be supported. You're going to be content, I feel, with the raise you're going to get. And the Six of Cups, because of the work you've done in your past, they're telling me there's a lot of good memories, a lot of joy, a lot of things accomplished. And the Hermit card. So trust yourself. Trust yourself. Okay? They're telling me like you're contemplating things and you're very wise. They're telling me your knowledge it will come out. So the things that you've done and telling me that you've illuminated, you've highlighted things. So and the Four of Wands are going to be celebrated. So it tells me you're going to have a good celebration. Tells me you're going to be joy coming. So it tells me you're going to have a raise very soon. And the Knight of Wands is holding up my reading. So you're going to be inspired. It also tells me action is being taken and things are going to pick up speed for you. So they're working on it. They're reevaluating it right now. So they're telling me reevaluating your salary. So it will come to fruition soon. Eight of Wands, usually it could be maybe in the next 8 weeks, possibly or less, that you will maybe in the next 8 weeks, I say. So 2 months or less, I feel like you'll receive this. Because wands can be days to weeks. So wands could also be hours, but I know it's not hours. So I feel like it could be between maybe the next week to 8 weeks. So that's what I'm kind of getting to that. So because tarot's not very good with time. So I'm telling you, I feel like it's within the next 2 months, I feel it's going to come to you. And it'll come to you and you'll be happy with your raise that you're getting. So hope that resonated with you, Low Angel. Thank you for the super chat. Hi, Jason. Can you look into the company that just bought us out? Will they be good to work for? Let's find out. All right, James Smith. Let's have a company that they work for bought out by this new company. Will this new company be a good company to work for? Yes or no? Thank you. The Magician card tells me maybe. That's a maybe card. But I also have the World card. So I feel like, yes, you're going to accomplish some things there if you stay there. Because I have the Magician tells me you have good skill, great skill. So I feel like that will translate into this new company. I also feel they want you to remain confident and clarity is coming with the Magician card. The Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, I mean, I feel like they're going to be very nurturing, maybe helping people financially, like maybe practical. So things to be very practical of a group to work with. And the Fool. So it's going to be a new beginning. So it tells me you have to have you're having blind faith with this company. But it also tells me remain optimist, be an optimist with the situation. Six of Swords. So it's a transition for sure. Moving out of troubled water. So maybe they help this other company and the company that bought it out to help them move on into a new direction. But it tells me that there's transitioning into new. There may be some conflicts with some people, maybe some disagreements possibly, or something along that line. Does that just means it'll be temporary? But I have the Page of Wands, so it tells me there's going to be a lot of discover. There's going to be there's limitless potential with this new company. Also tells me that there's something maybe you'll explore something moving forward if you haven't already. Maybe you're going to explore maybe moving on if you feel inspired to do so with the Page of Wands. But I feel that this this transition is actually going to be good for the company. And the Knight of Cups. So it tells me I feel your wish comes true, contentment. Also feels maybe satisfaction. So there's going to be some satisfaction. So I feel there will be some disagreements. Not saying you specifically, but you may see some disagreements. Maybe a little bit of conflict about how this transitions. People aren't used to it. Four of Swords is holding up my deck, so it tells me that there's going to be a lot of revaluation, a lot of contemplation about these things, about how they move along. I feel like you will do the same, but I feel that you're going to do successful. You're going to be successful here if you choose to. But I also feel that if you do choose, explore you may explore another opportunity moving forward, which will work out. Either way, I feel like this will work out for your benefit because I don't see anything. You're very practical and tell me you're very good at putting things into motion with that Queen of Pentacles. So hope that resonated with you. And thank you, James Smith, for Super Chat. River Gal Deb, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to make sure you didn't miss a question or I didn't miss a question. So I really appreciate the super sticker, super chat. River Gal Deb, light and love to you. Light and love. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything for you. Oh, you do have a question. Okay. Can you ask spirits in store for me for the next 2 months? Okay. Next 2 months. Over the next 2 months, I need it full. It's the next 2 months on their calendar, as we know in this reality. Well, there's joy coming. So it tells me there's something coming to you. I feel something from your past that's good. I feel like because I have the Hermit card, so maybe you're going inside your next 2 months. I feel like these are going to be brought. You're soul searching. You're telling me you're contemplating a lot of things with the Hermit card. So it tells me wisdom. You're truth seeking. That's what they're telling me. I have the Four of Cups. So I feel like you're evaluating a lot of things in your life. Also, feel maybe you're a little disconnected at times because I feel like this you're contemplating. I feel there's some contemplation once again. Maybe something from your past, something that's been going on. I feel even soul searching, contemplating. I have the Nine of Cups, so it tells me that the wish comes true as you move forward in the next 2 months. So it tells me you're going to have stability, emotional stability. The things that you maybe have been bothering you and weighing on you, you're going to be content. That's what they're telling me. There's going to be joy coming to your life. The Magician card, you're going to have an urge to create. You're going to take action. They're telling me. Also, telling me work on your self confidence. They're telling me your self confidence is low, and I feel like you're going to have clarity. Once again, clarity. Keep getting clarity. You're going to have clarity to the situation. I feel like this is something that you're going to do. And the World card. So there's going to be I feel the next 2 months, you're going to something's coming to completion. I feel like you're going to be a trip in your future in the next couple of months or planning of one, possibly. But I feel like travel, there's going to be some completion. Once again, accomplishment. So whatever the situation you've been weighing or just, I feel like there's something been weighing on you, you're going to have this, it's going to come to fulfillment, okay? There's going to be completion with this. And the Queen of Pentacles, they want you to nurture yourself. They want you to nurture yourself, okay? Tells me heal, you're starting to heal. Start to love yourself more. Also tells me be very practical in what you're doing and your expectations and things like that, as you always have, like you're telling me you always have. So they said just continue to move in a practical manner as you always have. Plan. King of Wands, overcoming. See the bigger picture. They're telling me things are moving in a direction for you. It tells me you're also very good at overcoming challenges. You're very skilled in these things that you do. Also tells me very passionate. Remain focused. And the Three of Cups. There's going to be celebration, get together, family, friends. I feel like there's going to be some love and celebration in this journey in the next couple of months for you. Ten of Pentacles holding up my deck tells me there's going to be some fulfillment. So I feel like financially, there maybe some things are going to maybe start to move for you as well. I also feel like things that haven't been going your way as well. I feel like there's going to be some completion for that as well as you move forward. So just stay in the light, Rivergale Deb. I feel like things are going to move forward for you soon. Okay, so the next couple months looks like you're going to be. I see good things for you. Celebration tells me things you've been investing in. You know, be very practical, stay down to earth, and things are going to move forward for you. So hope that resonated with you, Rivergale. And thank you for the super chat. All right. Will my hubby change careers, or will this career do well? Churro's husband change careers, or is his current career good? Option one is change careers. Option two, stay in the careers in. Thank you. Okay, so I feel he'll this career will do him well. Because I asked the first one, will he move on to a new career? And the first one I get is the Ten of Swords. That's a no for me. That's a painful ending. That's a decision. I also feel like when it comes to this, tells me a no card. First thing, he's not. I don't feel like he's going to change careers because I have the King of Swords. That's also a maybe card for me. So the first two cards is no and maybe. So I also feel like it's something like he has a lot of thought. There's a lot of thoughts. I don't know if he's a leader or other, but I feel like the Wheel of Fortune tells me there's been a lot of ups and downs with this career he's in now, or what he's looking to or changing. So it looks like if he wants to change, there's been a lot of ups and downs. So I feel like there's something like whatever he's in is inevitable. Is inevitable fate. Because I have the Page of Swords way after that. So I feel like there's a lot of racing thoughts, a lot of things. Like he's gonna have a lot of ideas and a lot of things coming in. But I also feel with the Six of Wands in the first one, if he changed careers, I mean, I feel like he would make progress and be victorious if he did. But he needs to remain confident. But then I also have if this the career, the second one, second option is I have the hanged man first. So it tells me there's something held off. It's been, or maybe some decisions he's learning about himself in this situation. I'm kind of getting. I feel like he needs to look at things from a new perspective in the career he's doing now. Because I have the Queen of Cups, so it tells me like um, it's something that he's to remain calm. He's good at it. The leadership I feel or some type of leader or other people come to him. I have the Six of Swords, so it tells me releasing things. Also could tell me he could move on if he chooses to. I don't see anything bad. I mean, I feel like if he chose with the Six of Swords, I don't know if this career he's in now he travels or not. I feel like maybe he will transition. Maybe he'll get promoted in this career, or there'll be a transition in this career. Because I have the Page of Pentacles, so I feel financial opportunity in this career. Maybe it will change. Maybe there's some growth coming with the Page of Pentacles. I have the King of Wands. I see leader. I see people coming to him, career focused. I feel like he's going to focus on this career, this career that he's in. I feel like big picture, good at overcoming challenges. So I feel like this is something intuitively holding up my reading with the Page of Cups tells me he was pulled to this career for a reason. I feel with the first one, moving into another career, he would be successful in that too, but there will be some ups and downs with that situation and transition. This one, I feel he's been contemplating this. He's been enlightened. I feel like he's going to view things differently if he hasn't already. He will. This is a transition period for him, but I feel like this will be a good manifestation in the career he's in now. And leadership, I keep seeing leadership in this one. So I feel like financially, this to stay in the career he's in now, he's going to do well at it. I feel he's going to become a leader if he's not already one in this career that he's doing. So hopefully that resonated with you, Cheryl, and thank you for the super chat. Will I have a face-to-face encounter with the ETs visiting me now, and who are they? Good question. Vanessa. Will Vanessa have a face-to-face interaction with the entities visiting her now? The ETs visiting her now. And who are those? Who are those ETs visiting? Page of Wands. So yes, it's discovery. You're gonna discover them. Like it's gonna be there's something there. And the Ten of Pentacles. So that's family related. That's who they are. Because I have the 10. So it tells me it's gonna manifest. You're gonna manifest them. And it tells me this is gonna be something you're gonna be long term. This is gonna be something you're gonna do long term. I have the Eight of Cups. So it feels like to me it's transitioning, moving beyond or leaving. So I don't know, maybe you're going to be taking a trip with them possibly. And the Fool. So yeah, you're going to be in a new beginning. So I feel this interaction you'll have and you're going to take a trip. There's an opportunity is going to come. The Seven of Pentacles. So yes, long-term success tells me this is long-term, sustainable. This tells me this is something that's going to happen. And I have the Two of Pentacles. So it tells me there's going to be something, adaptability. So you're going to learn to adapt to the situation they're telling me, or you are currently learning to adapt to this. And there's going to be some type of time management involved. Time management involved is what I'm getting. And I got the Knight of Pentacles. So yes, they're there to protect you. This is going to be a routine of yours, is what they're telling me. It also tells me like, they taken responsibility for you, to protect you, to watch over you, is what I'm getting. And the Two of Wands, you're going to take trips. I'm telling you, you're going to transition. So it tells me travel plans. Just you're going to discover once again, discovering them. They're going to discover. So it's to help you make progress. Once you make enough progress, you're telling me that's when they're going to come to you. And the Hierophant. So yeah, family tells me overwatching you, divine knowledge. Also saying to trust yourself. And tells me that things are coming. Things are going to come to you. And the Knight of Swords. So yeah, they're going to manifest. They're going to come quickly. They're watching over you. They're protecting you is who these people are. And the Ace of Swords says victory is coming. You're going to have mental clarity. This is coming to you. And they watch over you and they're victorious. So that they're there to help you. They're there to watch over you. I feel like it's family that watches over you. And I feel like they're part of that. And it's been long term. They've been watching over you long term already. And they will continue to do this long term. So I hope that resonated with you, Vanessa. Thank you for the super chat. 2 hours. Renee, Lolita, Johanna. Will a relationship with my boyfriend grow? I would like to move in together. Renee, Lolita. I got the Sun card. So there is going to be some success in this situation. A rebirth. So change in something tells me happiness, celebration is coming. All is well. But I had the Five of Cups that come out. Also, it tells me pessimism, worry, tells me disappointment, maybe. That's what they're telling me. And I have the Justice card. So it tells me balance is coming. It's a win win. So it tells me that there's going to be some truth and some clarity to the situation for you. And the Four of Wands is celebration, homecoming. So you will move together. There will be a celebration. Enjoy. And the Queen of Wands, which is it's you. So it tells me you're gonna have that. You're very determined, but you're also going to be very joyful. It tells me remain confident. Work on yourself as well. Continue being independent. That's what they're telling me. But because you're gearing up for something with the Knight of Wands, it's almost there. It tells me you're almost there. You've had some tests of faith. Stand strong. They're sort of telling me be resilient. Stay courageous. Ten of Cups, family fulfillment. They're going to be fulfillment, love, harmony, family, support. So it's going to come to fruition for you. Two of Swords. So there's decisions being made. It's being it's standstill right now because decisions are being made. And the Empress card. It will come to fruition. You'll be a good motherly energy, is what I'm getting. Things will develop for you. And this is part of the growth for you and him. This will be, and you will grow together. It tells me it's part of your evolution. So, Ace of Wands, once again, tells me inspiration. Something new is coming. A new opportunity is coming. Tells me victorious, and you're gonna be. Things are gonna work out. So, tells me continue to work on yourself. Be strong. Be confident in yourself. That way, when this situation comes, it's easy. It'll be easier for you instead of just jumping into this. So, work on yourself. This gentleman's working on himself, I feel. And when you guys are doing that, things are going to come together. I'm telling you, things are going to come together for you. So stay in the light, release those fears and those doubts from that Five of Cups is the only time I'm seeing because there's deadlocks, avoidance at this time. There's things that are you guys have to work on and you are going to move forward with it. You will I strongly believe you will move in together and there will be happiness. So release those fears, release the doubts, and all will be well. Thank you for the super chat, Renee Lolita, and I hope that that resonated with you. Hello, Jason. Can Spirit tell me about last night? Was I on a journey or just deep in a dream? Well, I'm glad to hear, Chuck, that you're able to sleep. That's good. Let's find out. Was he on a journey last night in sleep? Was he just deep sleeping? Can you tell me, please and thank you? You're actually wondering what that noise is? My squeaky chair. I need a better chair. Knight of Wands, Mr. Chuck, you were on a journey. You were fighting for something. You were there. You were taking action. And the Ten of Pentacles. So you were helping fulfill your legacy, your accomplishments. You may not be of good health or anything in a situation in this life, you're having problems, but you do fight in the spiritual realm. I know that for a fact. It's part of your journey and you're contributing. The Death card. So I feel like you're changing this, whatever you're doing in the spiritual world, you are bringing an end to something. There was change involved in this situation for you. And the Star card. Yeah, you were divine. This was something you did. So it tells me you were out. This was a good omen. You're rejuvenating. So these things that you're doing, you took a journey. You're rejuvenating. I keep getting that. You're rejuvenating in the spiritual realm as well. I have the Nine of Swords. It was nightmares or why you were dreaming is what I'm getting. Not nightmares, but just why you did this, why you were dreaming is what I'm getting. The Magician card. So yeah, this is a manifestation. This is something because you have power. You have power when you were sleeping. Is this something that and clarity is going to come for you. And the Temperance card. So you're divinely guided, and I keep getting hope, balance, harmony. I feel like this is something that you're doing. It's something you've been. This is your calling. This is what you do, and I feel like you do this when you sleep with the Two of Pentacles. Tells me there's things, different missions, and different things that you accomplish while you sleep. And the Seven of Swords. It's a strategy. Tells me it's a strategy. So you've been doing this strategically. And the Chariot. So you've been taking trips, my friend. It's part of your transition. It's to change things. You depart, as you're telling me. Also tells me victory. You're making progress. So this is something that you do. That's why you travel. You do travel. It's because you're fighting, you're fulfilling your missions in the spiritual realm as well, but you're also getting renewed and things of that nature. I feel rejuvenated in the spiritual realm as well. So hope they resonate with you, Chuck, and thank you for the super chat. Light, love, and light to all. I appreciate you. Yes, Dennis, we appreciate you too, man. You're awesome. Yeah, light and love to everybody. That's what we need. We need more of that in the world. We need more of the light and love. I can't wait to read some of these. I love reading the comments, guys. So awesome. Sunflower, thank you for being you. Well, thank you very much, Sunflower. Hope all is well for you as well. Awesome. So thank you for the super chat or super sticker, super chat. Awesome. Light and love. Thanks, Jason, for being the voice we all need. Thank you, Linda, very much. Light and love to you, and light and love to all. I'm going to scroll to the bottom here. Make sure I don't miss anybody. I think I got everybody. Yep, I got everybody. All right. So for the people who stayed, for your generosity, I'm going to give away 3 readings today. 3 15-minute readings for whoever's watching on the show. So what I want you to do is I want you to put in your favorite angel number for me. And for the first group. And I'm just going to close my eyes, and literally who spirit picks is who I'm going to pick, and it'll be for a 15-minute pendulum session. And the pendulum session will probably be done by phone if you're in the US. If you're not in the US, I'll send you a StreamYard link, and we will do it that way. But it'll be for 15 minutes. And when I have my openings, I will get a hold of you. Okay. Let's see what we got for angel numbers. If you're interested in this reading, go ahead and put the angel number in. 369. That's pretty good. All right, I'm just gonna scroll up and down. That's all I'm gonna do. Once again, if you want a 15-minute reading, go ahead and put your favorite angel number in there, and then I'll just go through and just see what spirit has for me to pick. All right. Okay, and now I start to see numbers now. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes. Chuck, you're the first one for the first reading, 15-minute reading. So what I need you to do is go ahead. I'm going to put my email address in here. Email that address to say I won the 15-minute pendulum session for me, and then I'll mark you on my calendar. Also, tell me in your email, Mr. Chuck, your time zone as well, and drop me your phone number if you can for me to be able to call you on. If you could do that in the email, that'd be great. Congratulations, Chuck, for your first one. Let's see, I got 2 more to give away. Okay, I'm going to scroll. I'm not even looking. So it's whoever spirit wants me to stop on. Harley Ray Crystal Shop. Congratulations, 777. I like that one. 222 is also very good as well. So Harley Ray Crystal Shop, same thing for you. Go ahead and email me on the email address at the bottom here. Okay, 15-minute pendulum session. So you can be any. I'll pull cards, whatever. It'll be 15 minutes, like I mentioned for Chuck. As many questions as we get in 15 minutes. So just go ahead and email me at the email address I dropped below. It's SOULdier of Light, but look at the spelling of it. And then from there, just let me know your time zone and as well, and your phone number to contact you at, because that's the easiest way for me, because I know you're in the US. So congratulations, Harley Ray Crystal Shop, for the 15-minute pendulum reading. And congratulations once again. Let's go ahead and let me see what I get now. One more. Vanessa, Vanessa, Vanessa H. 1111. I dig that number. So I didn't pick it. I'm just saying I just what spirit gave me. So as far as choosing the people. So Vanessa, once again, same thing. Let me know your time zone, where and your phone number. And then from there, same thing, 15 minutes, as many questions as we can get in the 15 minutes. And I will contact you guys and try to get it scheduled sooner than later for you guys. And as soon as I can get to you guys, I'll do my best. Like I said, just send me the email address that I posted in the chat. So that's just my way of paying it forward for all you guys as much as I can. And, as much as I can, I'm going to start doing more of this. Try to give away some readings more and more for free here, on and off. Because, like I said, I'm not in this all to just make money like a lot of people are. I'm not into this stuff. I mean, I make money obviously, but it's to help people. I don't care if you give me $1; doesn't matter to me. Whatever you can afford. So it's not what this is about. It's just about getting people's answers as much as I can to help them. So that's why I feel like I wanted to put this out, and I really owe that to Dennis a lot. Dennis, the King of Cups, and Joe Rocco, because Joe Rocco I know has bought people things as well as far as readings, and Dennis has been gracious to help people as well many times. So I've kind of taken a page out of Dennis's book and Joe's book on that one. So the 3 people that won tonight, congratulations! Thank you guys for your support and your love. It's so awesome. So for this. And like I said, I'm going to start doing more of that moving forward for you guys, because I really want to pay it forward to people as much as I can. So that's what this is all about. This whole situation in your life, no matter what it is, your job is to push this information. It's just to pay it forward, man. It's just to pay it forward, literally. Like, it's to pay it forward. That's what I want people to do more of. Pay it forward. So that's what this is about. Because when you pay it forward, that energy comes back to you tenfold with such light, love, and abundance, man. That's why I feel like the universe has been. I am getting goosebumps everywhere, and my hair standing up on end. Like, the universe has literally been just throwing things at me lately, like such abundance and such love. I'm so grateful to the things that I have, and so thankful for everything. That's something that I want people to have the joy and the love in their heart. That's what I feel like. And it's, even when things are rough, man, pay it forward. Something simple, a smile. Like earlier, like what I did, I read a book, and this book, this is paying it forward for, like, my wife and I. We read a book, right? A book that was sent to me. What I did was read the book, I mailed it, and I put an envelope inside there with money in it. And I said, if you read this book, if there's somebody you feel would really use this book to help them, here's this postage, and just send it to whoever you feel, and try to do the same thing for them, to the next one, and just try to keep it moving forward. It's a generosity, because that's an energy exchange. And that's what I want people to know. This is an energy exchange. Our whole life is energy exchange. The whole time, the whole thing. So our whole existence is energy exchange. And I want people to know that. So it tells me, pay it forward. Pay it forward. Thank you, Cecilia, for the super sticker once again. Light and love, light and love. I always love all you guys. Sharon Fairchild, thank you very much for the super sticker. Very much light and love for you too. So it's awesome. I'm telling you, there's a lot of good in this world, and we focus on the dark, and we see the dark a lot. That's all we see a lot more of. But I promise you, the light starts from within you, in your heart, in your soul, by paying it forward with a smile. Your energy, you may have made someone's day, even a smile, and you may have changed someone's life or their day by just a smile, which in turn they'll pay it forward, hopefully, by changing their day, and just knowing that there's light out there in the world, and everything isn't meant to beat us down. Everything isn't meant to be dark and sinister. That's what I want people to know. Like, that's as simple as that, a smile, a hello. We don't do enough that. People are too busy looking down, bowing at their phones, and concentrating on what's down at the ground than looking straight or looking up. We need to look up. They even made a movie, The Dark did. It was called Don't Look Up. Don't Look Up. That's literally what the movie was. So what should we do if the dark tells us not to look up? We look up. That's how we do it. So, Low Angel, thank you for the super sticker. Light and love, light and love. So, yeah, I just want to say that, guys. It's been awesome. Like I said, I'm trying to get these even at 2 hours and 15 minutes. I mean, last reading I did 50 some readings. The 2 shows before that was 72 readings. So that's why I'm trying to cut them off soon because I mean, 3.5 hour shows are exhausting for me afterwards. So, and I need to keep my energy high for you guys, and that's a true story because I know the comments that I receive and read. That's, I mean, I didn't know my voice was so and my energy was so powerful where people like to hear it. It calms people. It's something that people hear, and I hate to hear my own voice. That's a funny thing, but it brings me joy to my heart to know that I'm touching lives every day. And I feel like that's something I want to have people reciprocate themselves. Change someone's life. Change someone's life for the better, hopefully. Change someone's life because changing your life changes someone else's life. That changes someone else's life. That changes someone else's life. That's what I mean by paying it forward. Simple, simple. A hug, a hello, a smile, a handshake. Hopefully not a handshake because that's usually an answer something to that, but it's all in your intention, as I mentioned. Simple. Pay it forward. If you got extra, if you got a little something extra that, if you want, hey man, here you go. Someone who doesn't have something, if you can help them. That's what this is about. That's what God smiles. God smiles a lot when he sees his children doing that because you act like a king and a queen that way. A king and a queen is not only a leader of themselves, they're leaders of others. And you are a king and you are a queen because God is the King of Kings. So kings watch out for others as well as themselves. That's why I want you guys to start being confident again. So I want you to be confident. I want you to keep that strength inside of you. We lose it sometimes. We get smacked around. We get put down. We get pushed down. We get bumps. We get bruises. We get all that stuff. I want you to know there's a reason because you guys are powerful. You're so powerful. I want you to know that you're powerful. Don't be, and I'm noticing what I've been noticing, in case you haven't noticed in the chat, I see a lot of fears from people going away. Fears of these spiritual things that they've had before, these nightmares, these dreams, because we're making sense of these things. We're growing from these things together. That's what I'm saying. You're protected. You're divinely protected. You're divinely protected. I promise you that. God is smiling right now because I'm so tingly and vibrating. God is saying, this is amazing. You're bringing this amazing group of people together to help others. Thank you. This is our church. I don't even like that term church. This is our spiritual get-togethers. That's what I feel. This is like Jesus teaching. Same thing. We're all in our own places. We don't have to be in the same area, but you know what? The energy is what it is. That's what this whole thing is about. So before we go, I want to do another healing for everybody. Okay. So before we go for the evening, thank you all once again for your love and support. It's finding your strength. Spirit tells us that all the time in my readings, in case you didn't hear that. And there's a reason why I keep saying some of these same things, is because Spirit is telling me this is exactly what people need to hear this message until they need to hear it and hear it and hear it and hear it and hear it until it becomes normal for them to hear it. Even if you hear from somebody else's reading, it sticks with you. There's a reason for this. It becomes finding that balance, finding that strength. That's what I want. I want people to know that, and God wants that. So So we're going to do, if you want to grab your candle, you don't have to, your crystals, your sage, your Palo Santo, whatever you want, your dragon's blood. I want you to grab those if you want. You don't have to. It's all on your intention, as I mentioned. And I want you guys to know that this is something that how powerful you are. We're going to heal the world right now. Think about that for just a second. Think about that for a second. Think of the impact that we're going to have right now on the entire world and the universe by doing this together collectively. That's how powerful we are. We're going to change timelines right now. We're going to bring in the light right now, and we're going to spread the light for all right now. Even people who are angry, upset, sinister, dark, we're still going to spread the light to them. We're going to illuminate them. We're not going to let them hide in the dark anymore. We're not going to let them hide in the dark anymore. We're going to illuminate this world. So, what I like you to do is I want you to place your palms upward toward the sky. I want you to rest them on your legs, and I want your feet planted firmly on the ground. And I want your palms facing up on your lap toward the heavens. And I want you to straighten your back out as much as you can. And I want you to try to align your everything if you can, your mind, your body. We're going to try to slow our breathing down. We're going to slow our breathing down. Every breath in, we breathe in the divine breath of God, the creator of all. And every breath out, we release all things that do not belong. Every breath in, we breathe in the divine breath of life from God, the creator of all. And every breath out, we release all things that do not belong. Every breath in, we breathe in the divine breath of life from God, the creator of all. And every breath out, we release all things that do not belong. Now, as our breathing is slowed down, I want you to bring into your mind's eye an interaction, a relative, a child, something that brings joy to your heart and brings a smile to your face. I want you to bring that into your heart center now. Remember that beautiful feeling, that joy, that smile, that love that you felt. I want you to smile now with your eyes closed. I want you to smile, just physically smile. Bring that love in. Feel the love flow in through your heart. And this beautiful white light energy that God has surrounded us with, it's our light. It's God's light. We're going to start to pull this energy in to heal it. We're going to pull it in through the top of our head and through the bottom of our feet, as well as through our open heart that's full of love. And as we pull this energy in, this energy is starting to fill us. It's fulfilling us. This energy is flowing through us. This energy is replenishing us. This energy is healing us. And with your whatever manifestations and whatever love and whatever blessings that you want to submit or send out to the universe and to people you love, now is the time to do so. Say whatever affirmations you like to say for an open, beautiful, loving heart with that smile on your face. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am divine. I am powerful. I am strong. I am victorious. I am learning. I am growing. I am aligning spiritually, physically, mentally. I am healing the world around me. I am divinely protected. I am no longer afraid. I am loving. I am forgiven. I am worthy. And I am a divine child and creation of God. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. So be it. So it is. So powerful, 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 guys. Like I'm tingling right now all over the place. Powerful. I want you to know that by pulling your hands up like this in your palms upwards, you're pulling the energy in. We heal through our hands. We communicate through our hands. So pulling your energy up toward the sky, we pull in the divine, and then we also pull the energy through our feet. That's why we have to keep things in alignment. This is something you can do all day, every day, even 2 seconds. Take time, slow your breathing down. Align with God. Strong. I want you to know that you just healed the world. You just healed the world. You just changed the timelines for the light. You ascended this planet by sending your intention and your vibration and energy out. That's how powerful you are. Those sayings, those affirmations aren't just sayings. You have to believe. The belief is where it starts. And I believe in all of you guys. I want you to believe in yourself. I know God wants you to believe in yourself. Believe, and all will be well. We have already won. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. I appreciate you. Stick around Wednesday. We're going to have a roundtable show for all of you guys who want to come on and just kind of hang out. I feel like that's like the hangout more than likely. We just kind of just talk. It's a little different show, obviously on Mondays and Thursdays, but just to help get people individual, attention as much as I can. So I'm only one person. So I'm trying to touch as many people as I can, as quickly as I can. So thank you guys once again for tuning in. Thank you all for the beautiful the beautiful souls who are watching or listening to this video after the fact. I love you all. You guys stay strong. That's all I can tell you. Stay strong. Be the fighter and the warrior that you are. Hold that divine, the shield of God and the truth, the sword of truth, the armor. You're armored up because God is watching over you. Believe that. No longer. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. So, see you guys all on Wednesday. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, because YouTube is really messing with my channel so bad. I've lost like 25 people in the last week of subscribers. So every time I post something, every day they're just killing my channel. So they're trying to slowly pull it down. So if you guys, anyone you know that may be interested in this channel, let them know. Try to bring them over here. I know this is growing. So I know it's growing. I know I have way more people than they show. And I keep seeing them taking it because they're trying to defeat and they're not going to. So this group is too strong for that. That's why you notice we don't even get the trolls in here anymore. Have you noticed that? Other channels get trolls in their channels, not this one, because we are divinely protected. And this channel is different than others. So I want you to know that. So thank you guys once again. I love you all. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Please, like, share, and subscribe. And if any of you guys need any healings or if you need a personal reading, don't hesitate to let me know. And I'll try to do my best to try to get you in as soon as I can, okay? So thank you guys. I love you. Soldier of Light, out. Have a great week, guys.